And then junior high school, I was lucky. We walked to school, no buses. We fortunate like you. We walked to school.
Mm-hmm.
Grammar school was a little further away, and I remember one day coming home from grammar school, and we used to walk through the park sometimes because remember I said the
Behind
houses abutted the park, so I'd walk through and then just come right through and get into my backyard. And I remember either the first or the second grade being chased by these ruffians who were calling me terrible Jew, dirty Jew and all. This was the wartime.
Oh.
And
World War II?
Terrible names, and coming home and crying. And the parents, who today would have gone right to the school's principal, you be quiet, don't tell anybody, don't make any waves. So there was no support.
Your parents?
My parents. No support for the child, but rather admonishing the child to don't say anything,
Do you think that,
even more punishment.
Do you think that was like
it was the
times?
Absolutely.
Was that the only time you experienced anti-Semitism?
Yes.
That was the only.
That was the only time. Well, that stands out so strongly in my memory. I don't remember any other time of being afraid to go someplace because I was Jewish, or fearing I wouldn't be accepted because I was Jewish. That was the only time.
Were most of your friends Jewish growing up?
They were. I was very friendly with a girl called Barbara Humphrey, who was black at the time, and she lived in a little black neighborhood that was 2 streets off where I lived, and my mother not being very happy with my going there to play with her, but still I went.
So she still allowed it, or?
Well, I don't know if I'd let her know about it.
Oh, okay.
I would sneak and do some of these things that I wanted to do that was, I felt probably in my mind, unjustifiably restricted from. I mean, Barbara was a nice kid. They liked to play with her. And then on the same street that I lived on, I remember Christine and Janice. They were not Jewish, so that there were several.
And you still felt like very accepted, and them and their families, or just
right. Well, I don't know about their families because most of the playing took place outside of the home.
That makes sense.
Right. Right. It was outside the home playing jump rope on the street or roller skating on the street because there wasn't that much traffic.
Yeah.
So we had a hill and lots of times just hanging onto the back of one of the bigger boys' bikes and being pulled. Very dangerous kinds of things, but I'd do it all.
That's really. But